What's up, guys? Pokemosoda here, and I think we all kind of just didn't enjoy it while it lasted. What am I talking about? Stay tuned. Let's go over it.
This is the set you've been waiting for.
All right, guys. Pokemosoda here. Remember to like and subscribe. I appreciate everybody for checking out the channel. Remember, if you have any Pokemon questions, let me know. I got a PSA submission I'm working on. Not sure if I want to send it out yet just because of the cost of it, but we'll kind of see what happens. I got a PSA video that's going to be kind of spicy. I'm going to put that one up here in a couple days, but you guys, we're going to check something out. What is something that we lived through and just didn't appreciate when we were there? Well, that's Scarlet and Violet era. Scarlet and Violet era, very good era. A lot of great sets, a lot of top tier cards. Pretty much the first like block that we ever had where alt arts were just a regular part of it. Sword and Shield had battle styles, and then they moved forward with alt arts and everything. Scarlet and Violet, they had it for everything. So Scarlet and Violet was better than Sword and Shield base set, Sun and Moon base set, and it was better than XY base. Scarlet and Violet is a good base set. I don't think it's as good as Mega Evolutions, but let's take a look at Scarlet and Violet. Now, what are we going to do, guys? I'm going to reference a couple videos first. Now, Nostalgianomics, Alex here, okay? He had a great video on this one today, too, Value Over the Age. He's talking about he's going all in on Scarlet and Violet, and he's going to skip past the Sword and Shield stuff because he figures, you know what, Scarlet and Violet's going to prove itself just as good. And then another good video, one of the guys we got following here is PokeHobs. He's got best block of all time as Mega Evolutions. Unbelievable video. Definitely check it out. But basically talks about how Mega Evolutions has upped its game so much from the Scarlet and Violet Sword and Shield era. So a couple of good videos to check out. But we're going to go to PokeData.io. Whew, had to take a drink there. Battling a little bit of the seasonal allergy type stuff. So PokeData.io, we're going to go to Scarlet and Violet era. First one we're going to start off with, let's figure out which Scarlet and Violet set was kind of the toppest tier and which was the lower tier. So I got the ones I think of already, but let's check them all out. First, we got Scarlet and Violet base. This set is worth, if you have the whole thing completed, $650. Not very much. I definitely get it. But if you start going to some PSA values, these things definitely get a little bit crazier. The Drowsy at 473, then the Ralts at 425, and the Slowpoke. Super duper difficult gem rates. But PSA 10 value for it definitely has a lot of play right there. Again, the set's not worth that much. Okay. Now, we're going to go to the next one. It's the Paldea Evolved. Now, we start looking at this raw values. The Magikarp, still right up there, then the Raichu, and then the Tyranitar. Or they call it the Godzilla Tyranitar type deal. Now, if we go to the PSA value, now remember though, this set, that total value is at $1,400. That is over 100% compared to Scarlet and Violet base. So they jumped up big when they went from Scarlet to SV base to Paldea Evolved. Magikarp is unbelievable card. Then we'll go to the PSA value on these. Okay. Now, Magikarp, very, very difficult to grade. Okay. So when we look at that, it's a $2,600 card. Okay. Magikarp, it is one of the top tier cards of the SV era. There's nothing else you can say about it. All right. When you start going through some of the stuff, we'll go back to Raw. Start seeing some of these other ones. One of my favorite ones was the Chi EX right here. It looks like a goldfish kind of swimming around. I think it's a great one. The Fuecoco, adorable card. I love it. So a lot of good cards here. Paldea Evolved, I didn't go very heavy in though. Now let's go to the next one. Obsidian Flames, $400. Okay, a booster box of this costs less than the set. It's like $325. Of course, this has your big ones: the Charizard EX, the Charizard EX here. It has the SIR, then it has the Rainbow, then the Ninetales, and the Cleffa. Cleffa, gorgeous looking card. Okay, it's a good looking card. Some other good ones in here are the Pidgeotto EX, the Pidgeotto, and when we go to the actual PSA values of these, you're going to notice it switches up quite a bit. The Charizard one, $566 now for the SIR. The Cleffa's at $249. Super duper difficult to grade. And also the Ninetales at $230. Okay. So you're going to notice the one, though, that I've been trying to tell people is it's your Umbreon, guys. This Umbreon is just a hollow card. This is PSA Gem 10. It is so crazy. 380 these in 9 and 311 these in a 10. If you have these in your bulk, my lord, send them in. The Gem 10 on these are 50% about, and they're selling, guys. They're selling constantly right here. Okay, let's see if we can find some 10s on here. Geez, $299 for that 10. Unbelievable. $59.99 for that one. That must have been a while ago. Oh, yeah, that's on. No, that was just happened. No auction. Hmm. I don't know what that one's super good deal there. PSA 9 for 100. So I don't know, some weird stuff here. 10s for 150, 150. Uh oh, it's a GameStop exclusive. Son of a gun. Is that the one up here? Yep, EB Games. This one is EB Games exclusive. So never mind. Umbreon, just the hollow, not worth it. But the EB Games one you have, definitely worth grading. So kind of messed up that one a little bit, guys. But still pretty dope card. Now let's check out some of the other ones that we have in here. The Pidgeot or the Pidgeotto is $160. It grades all right. When you start looking at the Gem 10 rate for this one, 747 to 21. So I mean it's about 20%. So not great. All right. But guys, we're seeing flames. The set value of $403 is nothing. Now we go to the next one, Pokemon 151. This shit is going diabolic right now. Metabolic, parabolic, abolic, whatever it may be. It's crazy right now. Charizard's going nuts. It's going to be $500. Blastoise is over $200, and the Venusaur is over $150. The Charmander, Zapdos, all of them are just going crazy. This set is worth $2,500 raw if you have the whole set. Insane stuff. PSA values on these are absolutely crazy. Charizard's up to $2,000. $2,000. Good lord. Blastoise is up to $839. I had a Blastoise PSA 10 in this right when 151 came out. I sold it for $200, guys. That's what they're selling for. Charmander 761, Venusaur 675. If you have some plays to make, give it a shot for 151. It grades very difficult. So just know that you're probably going to get 9s in most of the stuff. The Pikachu one's at 450 right now. This stuff is so crazy. Psyduck at 285. Even the full arts, they're going so wild. Okay. Then start looking at some of these common cards. The Weezing Reverse Hollow, 135. The Gengar right here. Okay. $126. That's for the reverse, I believe. It might be the Hollow. The Mewtwo, the Haunter. These cards are crazy. 151's going nuts. So far, out of all these, 151, of course, wins. We'll probably have to take that out of there because 151's going to win everything. Now, Paradox Rift, this takes a step down from Paldea Evolved, but you got the Groudon. It looks like a nice kind of Godzilla type figure as well. The Artillery EX, gorgeous looking card. The Pulsey, one of my favorite kind of Pokemon characters, and the Pichu. I absolutely just love them. Steelix, this was a pretty good looking card here. Iron Valiant. I'm trying to see some other ones here that I just really like that jumped out. But $900 set value. PSA 10s for these. They're not bad. They just didn't hit really hard. $400 for the Groudons. This good as it gets. Okay. And when you look at the Gem 10 rates on these, they're not bad actually. This one's 500 or 5,500 in a 10, 8,100 in a 9. So you're about at 33 to 37% or so on this one for Gem 10 rate. Not bad. Okay. Now, Paradox Rift. We're going to get this one out of here. Set to the next one, Paldean Fates. The second highest total for the SV era right here at Paldean Fates. $1,700 set. Just trailing behind 151. That's all we got there, guys. Now, you look at this, you got the best card of the SV era. In my opinion, IMO, in my opinion. Right here, $600 card. This thing is booming right now. The Charizard EX, gorgeous looking card. Gorgeous. Way better than the Obsidian Flames one. Gardevoir EX, great. The Pikachu, shiny, unbelievable. Now we start looking at these. I mean, the set offers a lot, but the penny card drives me nuts. It's a $20 card. This one has, I mean, it's got Umbreon in there. It's got an Eevee backpack. It's an awesome card. I don't know how it's never gotten more love. Okay. Now the Miraidon and the Crydon in the Chi-Yu, these ones, oh, I knew we had Chin Pao too. Chin Pao. I just like saying that. These were very rare cards, okay? And I say rare by the design, the color scheme. We've never had anything like that, guys. So if you do have those, I think I actually do have all 4 of those. But it's very, very cool. The texture on them's awesome. They're sweet cards. Now, when we start looking through this, guys, let's look at the PSA 10. The PSA 10 values for these are just nuts. Mew, Bubble Mew, crazy. $2,000 card about. The Charizard stayed about that $500 to $700 range, about $675 right now. The Pikachu, very tough to grade, $300, and then the Gardevoir's at $300. Some ones that you might not think of though that are worth grading for this one is, oh, where is it at? Right here, the Gengar Reverse Hollow, $89. This one has not been graded a ton, but it has over 50% gem rate. Okay, people love Gengar. If PSA was like a $15 or so to grade, I would grade these because you're going to be able to burn and turn them, make $20, $30 on each of them on eBay. $25 after everything with fees and stuff like that, you're probably going to be spending $30 on the grading per card. And if you sell them for, let's say $100, eBay's taking the $15 there. So you'll make some profit off them. But Gengar, reverse, tons of them out there, guys. You got to start looking at your reverse hollows and your hollows. It's crazy the amount of money that's out there for them. Where's the other one? This is another one too, Charizard EX. This one has a pretty good gem rate. 2,000 and a 10 with 1,709. It's about a 50-50 gem rate, guys. If you have these cards, these are easy money. Okay? Sure, it's going to take some time to get back. But Charizard EX, this card is out of rotation. It's not being used in play anymore, guys. So as soon as April hits, this card's gone. Out of rotation. All right? Definitely worth grading. Okay? Now, take a look at the set again, $1,700 set. By all means, if we take 151 out of it, Paldean Fates is by far the best. By far. Now we go to Temporal Forces. I went hard on this one. I opened probably 2 cases of booster boxes. I wanted to get the whole set. Now this one, not worth much. $800 set. So this is about, I think it's the 3rd cheapest one so far I went through. Of course, SV Base, Obsidian, and this one, they're all pretty cheap. This one, though, did have the Raging Bolt. It's a good-looking card. The Ghastly's good. The Morty's Conviction's good. With anything with Gengar is going to be stellar. The Gengar EX full art was very good. I wish they would have done a Gengar alt art or illustration rare or something in this one. Now, the Gouging Fire, the Iron Crown, Iron Leaves, all top tier. Unbelievable cards. The Sawbuck and the Deerling, it's a card that connects. It's pretty cool, too. I thought this one had a really good lineup with it. The Metagross, excellent. The other one, too, is the Neo Upper Energy and the Hero's Cape. Both very good playable cards. If you have those, definitely worth selling on TCG Player if you're not playing with them. The other thing is the gold cards for this one, they had pretty good lineup with them, and they really did not fetch a ton of money. They're vibrant. They look great. Now, if you look at the PSA 10 rates for these, well, you're going to see at the PSA 10 rates, I don't know how Morty's Conviction PSA 10 is up there. There has to be like 2 sales of this. Yeah, there's been 5 of these graded. All right, so it's a Gem 10. That's all it grades with it. So I really don't know what to really tell you about that. It says it's a special illustration of 211. That's got to be the wrong picture. Yeah, that's the wrong picture. So I'm like, what the heck? Ghastly is the most expensive card at $338 graded, and then the Gengar full art at $219. Morty's Conviction, this has to be the one that's supposed, this Morty's Conviction is supposed to be there, I think. But all in all, it's a good set. I was excited about the Ancient type when they came out, but of course, not the best set out there. Now, Twilight Masquerade, this set got dumped on a bunch. It's at $1,061. This is the 3rd highest set behind 151 and Paldean Fates. Now, you look at this, you have the lead-off one with the Greninja EX. The Purin is excellent card. The EV1, excellent card. And you're going to be amazed when you see the PSA rates on these. Landa's Aid, I think, is an adorable-looking card. Chansey has a Psyduck in there, a Ditto, Bellsprout, Snorlax. What else do you want? It's unbelievable. Growlithe. There's such good arts in this one. So Twilight Masquerade, I know a lot of people, they kind of got sick of it. They really didn't want to collect it much. I didn't open a lot of it, but I absolutely love it. The Greninja EX at $800 right now, and the Perrin at $231, the Eevee at $230. Now look at these Gem 10 rates, guys. Now the Greninja EX, it's a very, very good one to actually send in. It's about a 50% Gem 10 rate. Well worth it. 9,000 sent in, and there's about 10,000 that graded out less than a 10. Now, when you look at the next one too, where you have the Perrin, this one actually, the gem rate on it surprised me because this one's a 50%, a little over 50%. And then the one that everybody was chasing was the Eevee. This Eevee card, unbelievable, and this has been graded a ton. This has a gem rate at about 45%. So all very good. The problem with the Eevee one though is it's about a $60 raw card, and this thing's only selling for about $200 to $250 in PSA 10. Not bad, but I think the card price is a little bit high for it. We got an Alakazam, just a regular one, 167. The Leafeon right there, just a Leafeon Hollow, 150 bucks. So wild. So Twilight Masquerade. Now we got Shroud Fables, $716. This is the third lowest set. It only has the sets behind it of Obsidian Flames and SV base. I like Shroud Fables. You know Shroud Fables doesn't hit right though when the basic energy, dark energy right here is the third highest card. Okay. Now of course you got the Duskull. I'm surprised the Persian's not up there further, but the Persian had a big pump. Cassiopeia, I think this is one of the best trainer looking cards. It's unbelievable. I really think the Shroud Fable has a great lineup. I really do. I think the art and the cards all look good. When you look at PSA 10 values, though, this set did not really draw a ton of PSA 10 fanfare. The Persian's at $200. That's the most expensive one. The Power Glass at 180. The Houndoom at 156. Iron Moth is 150. That's just a regular card. And the Beware is 150. So I don't know. Like, it's not one I would probably go out there and try to gem 10 a lot of this stuff. But I mean, even the Persian, the gem 10 rate on this one was not as good as I'd like it for the price that it is. It's right about a, gosh, 40%. So it's not really my favorite card. Shroud Fables, I think it's a fun set to open. I think a lot of people slept on it. I think it was very short printed, but that's what I got. Now, next one we got is Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown got the crap kicked out of it. This is the lowest set besides Obsidian Flames. Now, when you look at this set, you're going to think, how is it so low? It's got a Squirtle. It's got a Bulbasaur. It has to be up there. Not the case. Those cards could not actually pull the set through it. Okay? Now, of course, you got the Blastoise, Greninja EX, Venusaur EX, Lapras. You had some good EX cards, but Stellar Crown's a good set if you're going to be playing it. Okay? If you're playing the TCG, not collecting, it's a pretty good set. Now, when you look at this one, the PSA 10, the Squirtle's at 280, the Bulbasaur's at 214, Tropico's EX at 180. If you want anything Stellar Crown, don't buy the stuff to open. Buy the cards you want. That's my best advice I can give you. Obsidian Flames, same thing. Same thing. Next, we have Surging Sparks. This is $1,096. This is only below 151 in Paldean Fates. Okay? When you look at this, you have the nice little Pikachu at the crown, sitting there just smiling, looking off in the land. Then you have the Latias, the Milotic, the Hydrangean. Bunch of good ones there. The Latias and the Latios. Now, when we look at the PSA 10s on these, okay, Pikachu's still holding strong, guys. $900 card, okay? The Latias at $400 and the Pikachu Gold at $270. The Milotic went down. It was $250 now. It was over a $300 card. The Surledge is $130, not bad. It's a pretty good set, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, Surging Sparks, but the Pikachu X, you're best off just buy that thing raw because when you look at the PSA Gem 10s on this one, the one thing you're going to notice is this has about a 35 to 40% Gem 10 rate, and the card's $250. So there's plays to be made there if you want to buy, let's say you buy 10 of them, okay? You spend $3,000 on cards basically. The odds of you getting at least 3 or 4 in the 10 are not stacked against you. They're right there with you, okay? But even if you do that, you're still going to be only making a few extra bucks on it. So if you want the 10, I would buy the 10. Next set we're going to go to is Prismatic Evolution, of course. Ooh-wee. My voice is pretty much gone. But, ooh-wee. I'll try it again. Prismatic Evolutions. This is the God Packs, okay? You can get a God Pack in these or a Demigod Pack, okay? You could in 151. Those are the last sets to do it. But right here you have Umbreon, $1,100 card. Then you go all the way down to Sylveon at $300. Quite the drop off right there. Now you look at the PSA 10 value for this one, okay? What you're going to see is you have Umbreon, $4,300, okay? Look at this PSA 10 rate. It's insane, guys. Insane. Right here, you have 8,000 of these and about 5,000. You're looking at right around a 35 to 40% gem 10 rate. Okay. That means if you buy 10 of these cards, odds are 4 of them, or maybe 5, will gem 10. Okay. This card's amazing. I don't like the crowns, but it's standing the test of time. Is it better than the Bubble Mew? I don't think artwork wise it is. Okay. Now you start looking at this set, you're like, well, should I invest in 151 or should I invest in Prismatic Evolutions? Prismatic Evolutions. 151 ship has sailed. If I could sing, I'm sailing away, that's what I would do because 151 has sailed, guys. Okay? Prismatic hasn't. You could buy Prismatic 2 weeks ago in Sam's Club. Buy Prismatic, guys. Buy Prismatic. Okay. Now let's keep going. We got Journey Together here. $521 set. This is the third lowest set. This is below, of course, you have Stellar Crown, you have Obsidian Flames, then you have Journey Together. Okay. Journey Together was a set that was highly sought after because of the playability with the trainers coming back. I like Journey Together personally. I think it was a fun one to open. I know the cards aren't worth anything. You got the Lilius Clefairy at $122, Salmonets at $54, and Zorak at $50, and Ionis Belly Bolt at $43. Okay, I think the Zacian EX is a fabulous looking card. And the Articuno and Volcanion, unbelievable. Russia the arts are great, guys. Whale Lords, I mean, when you get Volcanion and Whale Lord and stuff, that's XY era. I love that stuff. So that's how I look at this. Now the Gem 10 rates on these, not a big deal because they're not that big of a Gem 10. Okay. Lilius Clefairy at $500. Hops Snorlax right here, $400, guys. And check out the rate on this one. You see you have 71 to 10, 208 and a 9. This right here is going to be right around a 27 to 30% Gem 10 rate. If you have Hops, Snorlax, and Journey Together, the hollow card, I'd make the play. That's just me. I'd make the play. I might even have some of these in my actual bulk over here. I'd have to check it out. But that's just me, guys. All right. Now we start looking at these. I mean, the PSA 10 values for a lot of these, they're nothing that special. So, Journey Together, fun set to open. Now let's get to the big boy. Destined Rivals, $1,700 set. This one trails only behind Prismatic, 151, and it's tied right there with Paldean Fates. I like Paldean Fates better than Destined Rivals. I think Paldean Fates was my favorite Fates set by far. Destined Rivals, when you look at the Mewtwo, is staggering down pretty fast. $475. This one, if we look at the chart, okay, you're going to see the, gosh, I don't want a 6-month chart. I want a 1-month chart. You're going to see this one. All I want is TCG player. Oh, there we go, raw. So you're going to see the chart on this one. It stayed right around that $500 mark. If we go to the 6-month average, you're going to see it did get to about $600 and it's went down. A lot of people say this one's dipping really, really bad. It's not the case. It's went down some. It's just leveled off is all it's doing. This one, the Gem 10 rate, though, is at 60%. Okay? And it's a $1,200 card. So if you buy this for $500, okay? You buy 10 of these cards, $500 each. You're $5,000 in. Send them in for PSA. You're probably going to get 6 of them to come back. That's going to be right there around $7,200. Then you'll have 4 more that are just raw cards. Essentially, that's $2,000. That's going to put you at $9,200. You would double your money on it. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying you could do it. Okay? That's just me. Okay? I might do it actually. So, Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I don't care for the art that much. It's a dope set. I mean, now PSA 10 values on these. Let's check them out, guys. The Starmie, I don't know how that stuff gets in here. It's so crazy. Cynthia's Garchomp at $475. Ethan's Ho-Ho, $400. The Moltres, unbelievable looking card. Psyduck, unbelievable. I mean, these cards, they do a good job. Misty Gyarados, Reverse Hollow, $290. Check your bulk, guys. Check your bulk. Gosh, it's so crazy. Misty Psyduck, I've sold a ton of these on TCG Player, along with the Mimikyu as well. Check it out, guys. I would definitely check it out. Now, last 2 sets we got. The video is getting kind of long. What do we have? We have Black Bolt and White Flare. Here's White Flare. Of course, the Victini at $400, and then the Rushram EX at $350. Rushram EX right here for $150, and Hydrangean for $72. Now, this is a $2,500 set. This set is worth more. Worth more than 151. It's worth more. Destined rivals, Paldean Fates. Yet no one wants to buy it. If you see Black Bolt White Flare on the shelf, you buy it. It's that easy. Look at these PSA values. $877. Rush Ram, $736. The Joltik, $670. But check out the Gem 10 rates on these. The Victini, this has over a 50% Gem 10 rate. The Rusher Ram, great looking card. This one's Gem rate right here is almost 60% or more. It's wild. It's so wild. Last one we got is Black Bolt, $2,700. Second highest set, okay, in the SV era. Black Bolt. What do you have? The Victini, $388. The Zekrom, $352. Zekrom EX at $202. The Seismitoad, because it's psychedelic, says $666 or something, $135. The Kirim, unbelievable looking art. Ends Plan, best trainer looking card I've seen in most of the SV era besides the Penny from Paldean Fates. You guys, this Black Bolt has such a top tier lineup. And check out these PSA values. Zekrom at $913, Victini at $904. The Gem 10 rate on this card right here is over 50%. It's like a 56%. The Victini, okay, this one has a gem rate over 50%. It's at 60%, guys. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But you guys, if I'm going to rate all these, okay, obviously my bottom set of the whole thing is probably going to be Stellar Crown. It's going to be my weakest set. I'm going to think of the whole thing. I'd follow that up with Obsidian Flames, and then I'd probably go not Paldean Evolved, Obsidian Flames. I'd probably put Paradox Rift in there for my third set. So my bottom three, I'd have Stellar Crown, Obsidian Flames, Paradox Rift. Now for my top ones, 151 is going to be my top one. Okay, I'd go with 151 if I can find it. Next one I go is with Paldean Fates. That's number 2 for me. I'm not going by money wise. I'm going by the ones I like. Okay, Paldean Fates would be number 2. Okay, number 3 I'm going to have to put Prismatic. It's in here somewhere. Number 3 I'd put Prismatic, and number 4 I'm putting Black Bolt White Flare. Basically they're tied. Okay, but hey guys, longer video than I wanted. Remember guys, Pokeepisode here. Like and subscribe. If you get a chance, check out Poke Hobbs. The video is excellent right here. The first one on the list. They're all good, but check it out. And then Nostalgianomics, this video right here with the Pokemon investing and value over age. Unbelievable video right there. And like always, guys, hit us with the like button. Hit us with the subscribe button. Let us know what we can do for you. And remember, guys, Pokeepisode, catch them all.